Next, Coach Bill in JV1.
Before we start, I'm supposed to make an announcement. There's still plenty of dessert left, so please go back and grab some more dessert, or else you're going to be doing 100 walks each. Thank you. Okay. First off, I don't know where to begin because Coach Jersey took a lot of the lightning out of what I was going to say. It's a very kind word, so thank you. Kidding aside, I don't need to rehash everything Coach said about the team. All I can say is that from the very beginning, during the summer and seeing when the team was forming, that I knew I had something special, as long as I didn't screw it up. And the thing was, we preach a mentality of brotherhood and brothers in arms. That means you pick up your brother, you support your brother, you celebrate your brother. We win as a unit of brotherhood. And this team blew away all my expectations, as all this things that Coach Jersey said about what they accomplished this season. All I can say is this is the most satisfying season I've ever had as a coach. I really appreciate Coach Jersey letting me be a small part of this program. I think that these kids are going to be very special and will be competing against returning varsity players, and I really look forward to seeing what varsity does next season. I also wanted to say, once you play for me, you become one of my sons. So I'm always there for you. But parents, if they act up and they need a foot in their backside, I'm there for you. I also had managers for the first time this year, so I really appreciate having Lily and Laura. They were outstanding for me. Of course, that also means they're my daughters. So anybody you date has to be screened by Coach Bill. So without any further ado, let's go with the awards here. The first one is for most improved player. I don't see him here, but Victor Pachalski was really, one of these kids who see something. And he and I had a very serious discussion. He wanted more playing time, and I wanted more from him. And we had a very serious conversation. And then in training, he turned into a beast. And in the other games, he was phenomenal for the rest of the season. He was a very good setup person as a 9, scored a couple goals in state tournament, and really turned a corner. I look forward to seeing what he does next. So congratulations to Victor. Next up, the Sportsmanship Award. It's very difficult to choose. We got a team as special as this. I really could have chose from anywhere 15 or 16 players. There was one young man that during the summer, I started watching him, and I went to Coach Bogo and I said, "Who is he?" And he told me. And I really enjoyed watching him play because he did things that I didn't think anyone like him could do with his, he's not very tall, not very fast, but he's very technical, he's very gifted. And one of the things I saw in him is that he really loves his teammates. He's always there for them. He's got an infectious smile. He's always had a great spirit about him. And if I had 11 Pedro Floreses, I'll take on any team in the state. So Pedro, congratulations. Now, this was the most difficult decision, is choosing an MVP from this team. Because there were really 8 or 9 players that I could have chose from. And we really had, as I said, a fantastic season. We had spread out the offense real well. We had great midfield play. We had great defensive play. We had great goalkeeping. I mean, it could have been any one of my goalkeepers, it could have been anyone in the back line, anyone up front. But there was one young man that really, I noticed I never took out. And whether I played him as a central defensive midfielder at the 6 or played him at the 5, you know, he didn't have a lot of the numbers, a goal and 6 assists, but I would think that there was no one would argue that Chris Aguiar was the best player in the field. Chris, congratulations. So that's all I have. Let's get to the varsity piece. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mom and Dad.